Hey, Sophia. Long time no see. I'm back in town, and you're still around here, right? If you're free, want to grab some dinner?
Chloe? Is that really you? Wow, it's been ages, hasn't it? Not since we graduated from Redwood High, has it?
Yeah, I know, right? I never made it to any of the high school reunions. I was always in the city, first for college, then for work. I settled down in San Francisco, you know? Oh, that's right. I heard you got married out there. Someone at the last reunion told me. One of the girls. Mia, I think it was.
Yeah, I did. Nothing fancy, just a super ordinary office worker. But I'm back in our hometown now. Does that mean what I think it means? Did you come back after getting a divorce?
Yeah, my husband and I divorced. A lot happened, you know? Just irreconcilable differences, I guess. We rushed into it when we were young, full of passion, thinking love would conquer all. Turns out, it doesn't. You really shouldn't get married on impulse when you're young. That's what I learned. It takes more than just feeling it. We should have waited, gotten to know ourselves better, matured. The whole thing was a whirlwind from the start. A mistake from the moment we said I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chloe. I had no idea. So you're going to be living back here permanently now?
That's the plan. For now, I'm just crashing at my parents' place, trying to heal my soul after getting utterly exhausted by city life. San Francisco was a constant grind, a never-ending cycle of work, stress, and noise. I'm just trying to decompress. I've been reaching out to old friends from high school and other friends here in town, going out for drinks, catching up. It's been surprisingly therapeutic. Just being surrounded by familiar faces, familiar streets, it's a balm to my weary spirit.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Hey, how about we get a few more people together sometime soon? Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Hey, how about we get a few more people together sometime soon?
An impromptu reunion just for my glorious return? That sounds like you're trying to welcome me back with open arms. Is that the vibe?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Let's say it's a welcome back celebration. Why not? We all miss you, Chloe.
Well, on that note, I heard some news about you too, Sophia. I heard you're getting married soon, aren't you?
Oh? Who told you that? Was it someone that I knew who told you that, or just someone who follows me on social media or something? Isn't it so strange the way people can figure out things about you? Anyways, mind filling me in on who this person was?
Oh, word gets around. Is it true? Because I heard the wedding is next week. It was just something I saw on social media, really. It came up because you were tagged in it. I don't remember who posted it.
Actually, yes, it is. Next Saturday at the Lakeside Country Club. It's all happening so fast.
Wow, you know, back in high school, you were clearly, well, you were a total nobody, weren't you? Just a background character. It's truly shocking that someone like you managed to bag such a good catch and get married. Who is this unbelievably unpicky person anyway? What kind of weirdo would settle for you?
Oh, you probably wouldn't know him. He's not from our town. We met through work, actually. He's a wonderful person. We really connect.
So, he's not from around here? Where's he from then? Because you've always been a hometown girl, haven't you? Born and raised in Redwood, went to college right here in the state and got a job here too. I just assumed you'd marry some local boy you'd known since kindergarten.
Well, he actually grew up in the next town over, you know, Oakwood, the one with that all-boys high school. The one our girls' high school used to have cultural festivals with. A lot of our girls would go to their school events. Remember those days?
Oh, I remember. I definitely remember that school. And that's where my old boyfriend went, and he's the same age as us. And he was on the soccer team.
Oh, really? Oh, that's quite a coincidence. Yeah, my fiancé was on the soccer team there too.
What? That high school soccer team? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious. What's wrong? Why are you reacting like that? Because my boyfriend also went to that high school and he was on the soccer team and we're talking about getting married. He's the love of my life. That's a really huge coincidence, isn't it? Wow, what are the odds? Maybe your boyfriend knows mine, you know, since they were on the same team and everything. I'll ask my fiancé about him if you want to tell me his name. It's a little strange, isn't it, to find out something like this right before my wedding?
There's nothing strange about it. My fiancé's name is Daniel Brown.
Daniel Brown? No, no way. You're lying, right? This has to be a joke. I mean, there's just no way that something like this could really be happening. I really seriously hope you're joking.
Lying about what? I don't understand. What is it that you think I might be joking about?
My fiancé is also named Daniel Brown.
Oh, come on, Sophia. Brown is a pretty common last name, and Daniel is a common first name. It's completely impossible that it's the same person. The same high school, the same soccer team, the same age as us, and the same name?
Well, that just doesn't happen unless you're telling me that you're trying to steal my fiancé, are you? Just like you stole the guy I liked back in high school? Is this your way of getting revenge?
Wait a minute. Why are you jumping to such conclusions? How did we even get to this point?
Because in high school you stole the guy I liked, didn't you? You knew I was crushing on him and you just swooped in and took him.
That was back in high school, Chloe, and besides, I didn't steal him. He wasn't anyone's to begin with. Oh, but I did intentionally start dating him.
What?
Yeah, because I knew you liked him and I was bored, so I thought, hey, why not flirt with him and see if he'll go out with me? And he did! It was just a way to pass the time, really. That's why I broke up with him after about 2 weeks. He wasn't that interesting anyway. I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I could.
You did that? Just to hurt me? So that's what this is. You hated that I stole your crush in high school, so now all these years later you're trying to steal my fiancé? That's incredibly underhanded. You're getting married to him after trying to snatch him away from me? What kind of person are you? You've been living in the city all this time, and while I was preparing to move back here, you were apparently cozying up to someone's fiancé and getting closer to him? My fiancé? I can't believe this. Stop the wedding. He is my fiancé. He belongs to me.
Oh, I can't stop it now, even if I want.
Saver. I'll be waiting for you in the bridal suite with some drinks and snacks. Don't worry about a thing.
It's no problem at all. I wouldn't miss it for the world. So tell me, how are you feeling the night before your wedding? Are you nervous at all?
Nervous? Oh, not really. I'm mostly excited. But I'm also a little conflicted.
Conflicted? Is something bothering you? Are you getting cold feet? Is it wedding jitters or something more serious, like doubts about the marriage itself?
No, it's not like that at all. It's not about having doubts about the marriage. It's about... Do you remember Chloe, the girl from our high school, the one who was in our year?
Chloe? Oh, I remember her. She was infamous for having a different boyfriend every other week, wasn't she? And she was rumored to be constantly messing around with guys from the all-boys school in the next town over. She was quite the social butterfly.
Yeah, that Chloe. Well, she contacted me recently, and it's been bothering me.
Oh, is that right? I remember she went to college in the city after high school, but I heard she moved back here recently. You knew about that?
More or less, I have a pretty good network of informants, so news around town tends to find its way to me.
Oh, I see. So you know everything. Well, she got married out there, but her marriage broke up after only about 2 years, and she came back. You knew that too, I bet?
Yes, I did. Coming back to your hometown after a divorce? That's prime fodder for the local gossip mill. Everyone knows everything.
That's a little creepy. I mean, then again, she always did take things too far, don't you think? She honestly has some issues, if you ask me.
And didn't she get divorced because she was cheating? I heard that when I heard the news. I almost shouted, "Of course!" It just seems so typical of her.
Cheating? That's the first I'm hearing of that.
Oh, yes. I heard she moved back here to be with her affair partner. That's what the whispers were.
Wow, I had no idea. So, what about Chloe? What did she do that's bothering you?
Well, She's claiming that my fiancé is her fiancé. I was honestly in shock. I just had no idea at all how to react when she told me that. Could you imagine hearing something like that?
Your fiancé is Chloe's fiancé? What kind of crazy delusion is that? I don't understand what you're talking about. Maybe she's just mistaken. I mean, your man does have a pretty common name after all, so it really could just be that she was mixing him up with another man with the exact same name. I know that the odds aren't very high, but you never know with these things.
I want to believe that, but listen to this. My fiancé is from the all-boys high school in the next town over. He was on the soccer team, and he's the same age as us. And she says her fiancé has the exact same conditions and even the same name.
So, that means your fiancé is cheating on you with Chloe? Surely that couldn't be right? I mean, he seems like such a nice guy. I guess you know him better than me, of course, but I just never really got the vibe off of him at all.
Not necessarily. It doesn't seem that way. I asked Daniel about it, and he said he doesn't know anyone named Chloe. And I've been with him for a long time. I know his tells. He wasn't lying.
So, Chloe is just making things up and causing trouble for you then? She's probably jealous that you're getting married now that she's divorced and back in town. That's probably it, isn't it?
If that's all it is, then it's fine. I mean, it is a little unsettling, isn't it? Knowing that she's out there stirring up trouble right before my wedding.
But don't worry. If anything happens at the venue, we'll handle it. We're all on your side, Sophia.
Thank you, Emily. That really makes me feel a lot better. It's so reassuring to know I have you guys.
As the person in charge of the reception desk, I'll block Chloe if she shows up. Don't you worry. Just forget about this kind of annoying stuff and get some good sleep, Sophia. We don't want to see a bride with dark circles under her eyes from lack of sleep. It'll ruin your perfect day.
You're right. Worrying too much isn't going to do me any good. I'll make sure to get a good night's sleep before I get dark circles. I'm going to prepare for tomorrow.
We're really looking forward to your wedding tomorrow. I know that you have a lot on your mind right now, but I just want you to know that I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that you have the best wedding day that you deserve.
Thank you, Emily. You truly are the best friend a girl could ask for.
You too, Sophia. Now go get some good sleep. I mean it. You've been through a lot lately. So please just rest up and look forward to the amazing day that is going to be tomorrow, okay?
Thanks, Emily. I really just don't know what I would do without you at all. You really do mean the world to me. Good night.
Congratulations on your wedding, Sophia! I bet you're in the bridal suite getting ready right now, aren't you? It's about an hour until the ceremony starts, right?
Chloe, how do you know the schedule for the ceremony?
Oh, you're surprised, aren't you? Well, I've been doing a lot of digging this past week, gathering information, so I know your schedule perfectly. The ceremony starts at 1 p.m. and then the reception is at 1:30 p.m., right?
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't understand. How did you figure all of this out? Who told you any of this?
Don't play dumb, Sophia. We're talking about the wedding you're shamelessly having with the fiancé you stole from me. But it's too bad for you. That wedding is going to be canceled.
What do you mean?
Because the groom, the one who was supposed to marry you, has decided to elope with me. He chose me. You understand? The groom and I are currently making our great escape from the groom's waiting room. He's not even there, so your wedding is off. Cancelled.
My groom is right next to me, Chloe.
Oh, what are you talking about? The groom is right here next to me.
Chloe, what are you talking about? We're just getting ready to head to the venue. We're planning to leave in a little while.
What? But then you won't make it to the ceremony in time.
Yes, I will, because our ceremony isn't until 3 p.m. and the reception isn't until 7 p.m. I don't know whose wedding schedule you looked up, Chloe, but it's certainly not our wedding schedule. You've got the wrong event.
But I looked at my fiancé's wedding. What are you talking about?
You know, I've been trying to figure this out with all your talking about stealing fiancés. So I need to ask you something, Chloe. What's the first name of the fiancé you're talking about?
Daniel Brown. You know that, Sophia. Don't play dumb.
Well, I just asked the Daniel I'm with. He said there was a Daniel Brown in the same soccer club in high school.
What? What do you mean?
The thing is, this other Daniel Brown was only on the soccer team until the summer break of freshman year. He couldn't handle the grueling summer practices and quit.
Wait, your fiancé isn't Daniel Brown?
No, his name is, well, I won't say his last name, but it's a different one. It's not Brown. And he played soccer all 3 years of high school and was a starter, a regular.
No way. Is this really happening? Such a coincidence?
I'm as surprised as you are, Chloe. So the man you're currently eloping with, he's a complete stranger to me. I have honestly never, ever seen that man before in my life. I just have never seen that person before. I thought you were talking about my Dan, but I don't know who that is.
But Emily told me my divorce was because of an affair, and then I moved back here to be with my affair partner. This is the man, Daniel, that I was with.
So he's the one? He moved into the apartment next door to yours about a year ago because of some company transfer or something. That's how your relationship started, right? But then your Daniel's business trip ended and he was sent back to his main office. And that main office was back here in our hometown. So you decided to follow him, didn't you? That's why you got divorced and moved back here. Your husband found out about your affair and you thought, well, this is convenient.
Yeah, but I was so busy with the move and the divorce proceedings, I took my eyes off Daniel for a second, and then I hear about a wedding. And it's with someone who has the same conditions and the same last name. I assumed it was him.
So you assumed I was marrying your affair partner just because of a coincidence in names in high schools? And then you decided to crash my wedding and elope with a complete stranger?
Well, fine. Even if it's not what I originally planned, he still eloped with me, didn't he? He chose me, so I'm okay with that.
Don't you think that's incredibly rude to the real bride? The one who was supposed to marry the man you just took?
Well, it's her fault for not being chosen, isn't it? I just want to marry him and be happy. And I wanted to mess with you a little, Sophia. So it was pretty much according to plan. I might not have gotten the guy I thought I was getting, but as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. We'll both be happy today, won't we? I just hope you don't end up regretting this later.
Me on my wedding day to tell me she'd run off with the groom, you know. It turns out she was completely mistaken about everything, but still.
Yeah, the thing is, the groom she ran off with, his actual bride, the one she ruined the wedding for, is actually the daughter of my company's CEO.
The CEO of your company? Isn't that the biggest corporation around here? The one based in Phoenix?
Yeah, the very same.
Wait, you mean that was their daughter's wedding? I mean, I'm just an employee, so I wasn't invited to the wedding.
I know, but apparently they found out that the groom eloped with one of my high school classmates, so they called me into the CEO's office, asking if I could get in touch with Chloe. They were asking all sorts of questions about her. I just got out of there.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible, Emily. I'll try to contact Chloe from my end, but I don't know if she'll reply.
If you do manage to get in touch with her, tell her this. The CEO is absolutely furious and is looking for her. If Chloe and the groom don't return quietly, he's going to demand reimbursement for all the wedding expenses and damages from Chloe's parents.
Well, that makes sense.
And apparently, the CEO's daughter is his only child, and she was supposed to marry the son of the CEO of the second largest company around here, the one my company was planning to acquire. It was essentially a strategic marriage, a merger marriage, so the groom's father is also beyond furious, incandescent with rage. This union was critical for their corporate expansion plans, a key part of leveraging market share in the regional tech sector. The fallout from this disruption isn't just personal, it's a significant blow to future business prospects and investor confidence. The legal teams for both companies are already in motion, drawing up contingency plans and assessing the financial impact. This isn't just a family matter anymore. It's a full-blown corporate crisis. The implications are enormous, affecting hundreds of employees and millions in potential revenue.
I see. Well, so there's no benefit to prolonging this. I'll try to contact Chloe and tell her to come back immediately. I don't think it'll be easy, but I'll try.
Thanks, Sophia. I'm sorry to drag you into this.
Separated me from Daniel, and my parents are telling me I can't leave the house until I resolve this.
Well, Chloe, you crashed a wedding and you cheated with someone who was already engaged. So you have to take responsibility for that, don't you? It's only fair.
This is completely unexpected, and it turns out Daniel is going back to that woman. He's choosing her over me.
Well, it was essentially a political marriage, wasn't it? If he broke off the engagement, the disadvantages would be far greater for him. For his company, a merger with the second largest company in the area would bring immense benefits. And if the engagement is broken, it will leave a permanent scar on the merger negotiations, and neither company would want that. His entire future, financially and professionally, was tied to that union. Your brief romantic escapade means very little in the face of multi-million-dollar corporate agreements. The pressure from both families and their respective boards would have been immense. He had no real choice but to return to his intended bride. He understood the long-term ramifications, something you clearly didn't.
What? I didn't know any of this. So that means I'm being abandoned?
You said it yourself, Chloe. It's her fault for not being chosen.
What are you going to do? Daniel is gone, and all I'm left with is a massive debt for the wedding expenses and compensation fees. What are you going to do for me?
What am I going to do for you? I was simply caught in the middle of your misunderstanding, Chloe. I had nothing to do with it.
If this continues, I'm going to be bankrupt.
But there's no doubt that you kidnapped the groom on the day of his wedding, ruined the ceremony, and eloped, is there?
I divorced my husband for him, and I even paid my husband compensation. And now, on top of that, wedding expenses and more compensation?
You shouldn't cause your parents any more sorrow, Chloe. And because the CEO of a major corporation was desperately looking for you and the groom, everyone in town knows what you did. The story is spread like wildfire from the local coffee shop to the neighborhood grocery store. You're the talk of the town, and not in a good way. Every detail of your actions, your past, and your current predicament is now public knowledge. Your reputation here is completely ruined. There's no coming back from this. People are avoiding you, whispering when you pass. It's a very small town, and there's no escaping the judgment.
What? No way!
Even our high school group chat is buzzing with news about you, Chloe.
Group chat? What group chat?
We made it when we had our high school reunion. You're not in that group, Chloe.
So I'm being ostracized?
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have to go now. I'm about to board my flight for my honeymoon. You'll have to figure things out on your own from now on.
No! Wait! Sophia! If you leave me, I'll be all alone. Please, you can't do this to me. I'm begging you not to leave me like this. You can't do this to me, Sophia. We were supposed to be friends.
You'll have Debt as your friend, won't you?
No, I don't want that. Please, help me.
There's nothing I can do to help you, Chloe.
We're friends, aren't we?
Even if it was a misunderstanding, I haven't forgotten that you tried to steal my fiancé and elope with him. I don't need a friend like of that choice, constantly reminded of the scandal he almost brought upon his family's corporate empire. He's often seen at charity galas and corporate events, always by his wife's side, a picture of quiet resignation. As for Chloe, she was unable to deal with the overwhelming debt from the ruined wedding, the substantial compensation demanded by both families, and the outstanding payments from her divorce. She was eventually evicted from her parents' home in Redwood as the legal bills and creditor demands mounted. Unable to find work in our hometown due to her completely destroyed reputation, her story becoming a cautionary tale whispered in every social circle, she was forced to move to a distant, remote area. She now works a grueling live-in job, far from any friends or family, barely making her monthly payments. Every penny she earns goes towards her debts, leaving her with virtually no disposable income. She lives in a small, isolated cabin, working long hours at a remote resort, her only social interactions limited to brief exchanges with coworkers. It seems she'll continue living an extreme life of austerity and isolation for at least a few more years, making it impossible for her to pursue new relationships, travel, or enjoy any of the freedoms she once took for granted. Her impulse choices and misguided revenge led her to a future she could never have imagined, a stark contrast to the luxurious life she envisioned for herself. The consequences of her actions are a heavy burden, ensuring she remains tethered to her past mistakes.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.